Okay, so we're going to take a little wardrobe tour here, and we're just going to go through not all of the pieces that are here in this closet, but as they pop out, I'm going to just kind of review each piece. What I really, really like about having changed the hangers is that I can now see every piece in the closet. I can see everything just by looking at the closet. I can see the different colors, the different textures. I can see where my sweaters are, where my warmer clothes are. And so, coming to the back here, I call them my party pants. I love these. These are like flare-legged pants. They're like leggings, but they're flare-legged. And I really, really love a knockoff Gucci print. And so black and gold and white and yellow. Yes, I call these my party pants. In front of them. And I decided to keep these plastic clip hangers for the purpose of hanging pants and skirts. Right now, it works beautifully, so it's not broken. I will not fix it. I really, really like these orange pants. Now, one thing about me is I don't like to show my stomach area. I'm always draping my clothes in a way that my stomach is covered. These are full length pants. I love the color. And when I wear this, I pretty much, the few times I've worn it, I always wear it with a black short sleeve t-shirt that is tucked into the pants because of this paper bag effect here. I don't like to cover that. So these are probably the one pant that I wear. And then it ties in the front. It's super cute, and it's very, very comfortable. This is a pair of brown pants that no matter what size I am, if I lose weight, gain weight, they fit. I will probably never get rid of them. I don't know that I would ever buy another pair of brown pants. So they've been with me for a very long time. These jeans I got at one of those sales. And they were marked down by the time the 75% off plus 25%, whatever came off of it. It was like, I think I paid $16 and change for them. And they are wide-legged jeans. I love the riveting and the slant of the pocket. There are actual pockets in there, but then I don't want to open up the riveting, the buttons, so it's more... It's nice to have pockets, but I like to access my pockets. I think this is the one piece of clothing that I have that I would experiment with having it tailored, because when I put it on, I think overall it's too long from my body. And it's also, it fits me. It's great in the waist. I think it's kind of stretchy in the waist. There's elastic here, but it's just too big in the crotch. It just doesn't hang right on my body. So I'm going to do some research and see what tailoring would look like with these jeans. I've never had a piece of clothing that I've taken to a tailor, tailored for me before. So we'll see. That's a project that I'll try. Black slacks. This is a fun little skirt that I picked up for $6. It was on clearance at a store. And if you look closely, the seams, at first I didn't want to buy it because I'm like, oh, these seams make it look like it's going to fall apart. But there's actually a layer of seams inside that keep it together, right? And even if it falls apart, for $6, I'm going to get my wear out of it. Don't worry. It will not go to waste. And I love that there are some pleats or some tucks, because this part lays flat against my body, and this part just kind of not even really flares, but it flows a little bit more. And it's not as short on my body as it's not exactly a mini skirt. And I have worn it once so far, and I didn't like the top that I wore with it because the top made it look boxy and it took away some of the accents of the skirt. So I think it's one of those pieces that will require that I wear something that is more narrow on the top and not in my comfort zone, because remember, I'm always trying to cover that midriff. So I'm still experimenting, but it was $6, very, very well spent. I am a fan of a pencil skirt, and a pencil skirt, is a skirt that goes straight down. It's narrow, right? It's narrow. It doesn't flare out. It fits to your body, and it's narrow at the bottom. And why I like a pencil skirt is because on my body, I'm high-tailed. Any skirt that I put on, I hike it up in the back, right? And so you don't do that with a pencil skirt because it just narrows with your body. And so I like that. So therefore, you will see a few pencil skirts in here, such as this black lace pencil skirt. I don't know that you can see the lacing. One of my favorite pieces. I love it. It's very classy. I don't have trendy clothes per se. I just like I just buy what I like. And yes, I like what I buy. And look at the scalloping at the bottom. It's, isn't that pretty? So you can dress that up. You can dress it down. No, there's no dressing this down. I like to dress it up. And it's something that maybe you want to add wear with some pearls. I had a top once. I don't know if I still have it. That was kind of lacy and it had pearls across the collar. Perfect. Just absolutely perfect. Navy. I don't normally have navy bottoms. Navy pencil skirt. This is great. I love it. Anytime I've worn it. I've toyed with the idea of taking this metal buckle off of it, but it would make it kind of awkward because it's attached all the way to the side seam. It doesn't bother me, but remember, I'm always trying to cover my middle area, my torso. And so you're never going to see this buckle. It doesn't bother me a lot. It's not something that I wear often, so I'm not going to fool with it because I'm not a seamstress like that. I like to experiment, but I also don't want to ruin my clothes. Love these capri pants. Navy. They have pockets. They fit my body so beautifully. I don't care about trying to cover my stomach or how it fits me or how it looks. They're so comfortable. Great material. This is another pencil skirt. I love the colors, the textured look of it. These are a pair of shorts. And I tend, as much as I like color, I tend to not have a lot of bottoms in color. But these shorts, they have pockets. They are a nice material. Look at that. It's got a teeny little split right there. Oh, is it a dart? It's not a dart. There's a name for this. I can't remember, but I like it. And this is more of a dressy short. One of the reasons why I don't reach for it more in the warmer months is because it does wrinkle. I don't fool with clothes that wrinkle. And also the seam started to open up and I never fixed it. So every time I want to wear it, I'm like, darn, I have to remember to fix that. So now that we're talking about it, I'm actually going to take it out and put it to the side. Don't fall. Put it to the side because I've got a couple of other pieces that I'm going to work on. Let's skip ahead. I love a Grecian key. Love, love, love a Grecian key. And look at this skirt. It's like I call it my little Grecian key cheerleader skirt. Love this. It catches me at the waist. It's narrow, 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 and then boom, it just opens up in this detail. Oh my God, you can't tell me nothing. When I wear this, I think I've worn it in the winter. It was cold. I remember it was a very, very cold night, and I wore it with black leggings, black ankle boots, and I had a black shirt with it. And my cardigan, my black cardigan, is able to hang. So as I hike it up in the back, it keeps me modest. The cardigan keeps me modest. But I really, really enjoy that with lots of black. Yes, I like this. This was a gift. It doesn't have feet, but it's a onesie and I love it. Keeps me warm. It's a plush. One reason why I'll never get rid of this blazer right here, it's lightweight. With silver buttons, and the detail that I like is that it can't hike up in the back. And the reason being is it just kind of drops. It's kind of hard to hold the phone and show it, but it's not boxy on my body. And I like that. So it's very feminine too, because it's pink. It has darts in the back, so it's very shapely on me. And then it just kind of drops, so I don't get to hike it up and make it look funny in the back. And so this has been with me forever and ever and ever. I don't wear it often, but when I wear it, I enjoy it very much. We're going to come over here. We're going to skip. skip, skip. I like pieces that look like a Burberry without spending that Burberry money. And so this is actually another piece I don't think I don't know. I want to have it tailored as well because it's a nice piece, but it's just too big on me. It's too boxy on me. But if I can get it to fit just right across the back, it'll be an amazing piece. I can wear it like forever. Where else are we going? I just sit here and I reminisce and I talk to myself. I like a nice houndstooth, and this, I haven't worn this in so long. Don't know that I'll ever get rid of it. I love the cap sleeves on it. It's the scoop neck. Sometimes I wish it was a little bit lower, but the fabric is shiny. Okay, I have a King Louis side. I like to be shiny. I like to be shiny. And of course I love the burgundy touch in it with the black and white. And, of course you can wear that with a black skirt, black pants. Over the years, you wear it under a blazer, under a cardigan. You can complete that look, with a top over it, or it can be the look all itself. All on its own. I like this pattern. It looks like art to me. And I love these little touches of color in there. Oh, I love this. I have these conversations with people that I know, with women, adult women, and we talk about how we don't wear pink very often. And some women don't even like pink. And so I have my pink moments. When I saw this, it was a darker pink than I really wanted, but it is a very light cardigan. And I think this is good for like the spring or the fall, like in between weather when you want something to cover you up, but something kind of light. And then the color can be a little challenge to match with other things other than black. I wear black with everything. So I'm going to see this summer if I'm going to wear it more. But this softer pink, when I saw it, I had to have it. I love the way it wraps around my neck, keeps me warm. It's got these little notches that sweaters and tops are coming with now, and your thumb comes out of it. Oops. Your thumb comes out of it. And I don't like it. I feel like I'm stretching it out, and I think it looks pretentious on me. So now I look like I have a big hole when I don't put my thumb in it when I wear it. Because I feel like I'm pulling on it and that eventually I'm going to rip it. So I don't, but I do like that it's a soft pink. It's not quite a baby pink, although I do like a baby pink now. Don't get me wrong. Let's see, where else are we going now? This reminds me of another knockoff Burberry pattern. I like the colors in it. It's an open cardigan. I tend to like my cardigans buttoned or with a zipper in the front. And if I can't get that, then what I do is I make sure that when I put it on, and this one has the elbow patches on it. And if I can't get a cardigan that closes, and these days it seems to be a little bit harder to find cardigans that button the way I want or zip the way I want, then I make sure the material is flowy enough to cover my chest and not spread open every time I move. And so the cardigans that I tend to have that are open are really flowy, and I like that. Let's see. I love this piece. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know how much I paid for you. I don't know where I bought you, but I know I got my money's worth and I love you. It's a V-neck sweater vest. I don't do sweater vests, but look at this one. V-neck, and it goes all the way down. It's all the way down. It is floor length, and it has splits on each side. You want to talk about drama? I can wear this with a long sleeve V-neck shirt underneath, and leggings, and some black boots. Drama, right? And set it off with some jewelry. Whichever way you want to go with jewelry, this goes well. It's a casual look, but it's a very dramatic look. I've worn it with my favorite pair of jeans, and not the one that I just showed you that needs to be tailored, but my casual jeans. I only have one pair left and it's a light blue color. and it looks amazing under this. The other way that I've worn this, so I'll wear it with a black shirt, the jeans, and the sweater, and it's sleeveless, as you can see. And the other way I've worn this is I have a Kelly green shirt that has a V-neck. I love a V-neck. I live for a V-neck. V-necks, boat necks, scoop necks. Because what they do is they emphasize my décolletage, right? They emphasize, my throat area, my clavicle, my chest, and it takes away from the bulk of the middle of my body. And so I like a nice V-neck, whether I wear jewelry or not. But under here, I have a Kelly green shirt that is a V-neck as well. And that green will show through here. And then I have the green sleeves, and the green is showing all through the material. Super, super pretty. Whatever color you put under that, it's just going to hit. It has some snags. I'm going to work through the snags. It's not going anywhere. It stays in this closet. I was mentioning a cocktail dress that I had in my closet that I'm like, oh, I've never worn it. I spent money on it, blah, blah, blah. It's not going anywhere either. It's black. And look at this. It's see-through at the neck. So this is more of a straight neck, but it's got a V. And to keep me, what do they call it? An honest, a decent woman or something like that. Modest. It's got the mesh in the front. It's very fine. And also it has these cutouts on the side. I don't mind showing a little skin. I really don't. I don't mind showing a little back fat. No problem with it. But I love that the arms are cut out. They're very comfortable. They come up high enough that they're not showing too much of my skin on the side. And then there's a lot of support in here, which is hard for me to find in a top or a dress. And it's floor length with a split. Very dramatic. And I'm like, no, you do not get rid of this dress. What you do is you purpose that in 2025, you're going to have an event to wear this dress to. I'm going to do that. Now, your girl will pull out a full length dress and wear it around the house. What I won't do is pull out this dress and wear it around the house, right? Because I'll be fancy all by myself. I don't care. What I won't do, because the material, it's a nice material. It's very well done as a dress. And whatever that price is that what I paid? I didn't pay that. I thought it was more. Ooh, look at me. I know I don't, I know I try to save money any way I can. I don't play. But this dress, I won't sit around the house with it because I spill stuff on myself and things can get snagged. And I would like to save it for when I'm actually going someplace. You finding out all my secrets. All right. I want to come over to this shirt. I'm not a big animal print person. I kind of feel like when I see people do videos, they actually pull out the pieces and show them to you. I'm new here. At My Container Life, we're learning, we're developing, we're new at this. So when I talk to you like this, I was standing here talking to me like this. So when I do a video, I'm kind of talking to myself because that's what I do. I entertain myself all the time. And then I like to go through things and reminisce. And this is counting my blessings. This is counting my blessings. And it's also that hashtag gratitude that people like to talk about. Have gratitude, count your blessings. I can go through my wardrobe and look at how many options I have, right? And so I don't normally like an animal print, but if I do like an animal print, it has to be well done according to my standards. I have a little gaudy in me. I have a little King Louis in me. I like dramatic things. And so when I saw this, I was like, ooh, black and gray. That's dramatic. I love that it's a V-neck, almost like a wrap style shirt, but not quite. It's a V-neck. I do like to accentuate my bosom. It's one of my best features. And then I love the little collar on it. The one thing, I've worn this out one time. I probably won't wear it out again. I think I paid $8 for this, right? I got what I paid for. And it did all of the snagging around the collar. All of that snag. I mean, for me, it just ruins the shirt. I won't get rid of it. If I'm feeling flouncy, I will put it on and wear it around my house if I don't want to wear it out, right? If I don't want to wear it out because, you want to look right. You don't want to go out and people are like, ooh, what happened to her shirt? Or if I didn't care, I would wear it. But because it bothers me, I don't want to wear it like that. I just won't. There's nothing that forces me to do that. But look, it's almost sheer. It's very sheer. I like that about it, but it's not see-through. And the sleeves are very long. The sleeves are very long. They come all the way down, so they will cover my wrist. I do not like 3/4 length sleeves. If we're going to go sleeveless, go sleeveless. If we're going to put a cap sleeve, put a cap sleeve on it. If we're going to go short sleeve, do short sleeve. Otherwise, take it all the way down to my wrists. I don't like anything to stop because it makes my arms look bigger. I feel it makes my wrist look fatter. It just doesn't. A 3/4 length sleeve, you lose me. I don't care how it looks. It could be made out of the best material and be the prettiest material, but as soon as you give me a 3/4 length sleeve, you lose me. So when I was going down with this sleeve and I saw how low it came, and I'm like, oh, I must have this. $8. That's in the budget. And then look at that, right? That's the detailing. And what that does is it takes away from the stomach area. It's a little bit shorter than I would like in the stomach area, but at least it has something going on. It's kind of like a little crisscross effect, like a ruffling effect that looks really good. And I like to I wore it with some dressy black trousers, which were amazing. So this begins the dark side of my wardrobe. I have graduated to a gray side. I was not much of a gray person, but now I have all kinds of gray cardigans. Right, the shorter cardigan. This cardigan wears like a bathrobe. I love this cardigan. It's actually a little bit too big, but it's a casual look, and it has splits on the sides, so it gets really dramatic really quickly, no matter what I wear it with. I have these. This one's sleeveless or with a cap sleeve. This one's long sleeve. I love these types of cardigans because they're very, very light, right? And do these have pockets? It has a pocket. I wouldn't carry anything in it, but it's fun to have the pocket, right? And then it drapes a little bit, but they're very light. So let's say it's a warm day, but it's a day that gets kind of breezy. You don't need a whole sweater. You just need something to cover your skin. Sometimes I'm not cold. I just want my skin to be covered. These are good for that. But what I don't like about them is that sleeve is not that long. And so it stretches out of shape. The first thing it does when I start wearing it is it stretches out of shape. So now it's not long enough. So I totally dislike the sleeve. And then I wear them out. In spite of the sleeve, I wear them out. This one literally has a hole in the back where I don't know if you can see that. It literally has a hole in the back. They tend to get these holes. And the reason why I keep it is because I can wear them around the house. I can go walking in them. So it's worth keeping the light ones for the variations in weather. And then these I can, make outfits with them. Let's see. I don't feel like pulling that out and talking about it. I love the sheer sleeves on this little black shirt. Love it. And it's a V-neck. It's a V-neck. It's got some detailing. So I like black clothes. I really do. I will never get rid of blazers. Black blazers. I have 2 black blazers. Long sleeve. Nice materials. Button down. I can't I'm heavy chested, heavy in the chest area. So a one button vest doesn't work for me. So I like blazers that have 2, in this case 3 buttons, because that helps to keep me buttoned up. Pockets, of course, are nice. So it was a classic. This is a little black shrug. Again, don't know where I bought it. Don't know how much I paid for it, but I've had it forever. And this little shrug, sometimes you just need something to cover your shoulders. And I like the way it hugs around my neck. Sometimes I just need to throw this over a sundress, right? And it just curves around my body, and it just comes down to your back. It's not a whole sweater, which is why it's called a shrug. But I really like that. It's not going anywhere. It's going to stay in my closet. Let's see. I call this shirt Star Trek. because of this detail on the sleeve. It's super stretchy. I've had it forever, and it's pretty long when I put it on. It's pretty long, which I like, because whatever I wear on the bottom, which tends to be a black pant, it just drapes very nicely. I don't always want to see the silver. I've thought about removing it, but I don't want to ruin the shirt. So I just leave the silver on, and I constantly wear it with like a shrug over it. I can do a shrug over this or a cardigan over it. So that's Star Trek. Let's see. This is a simple t-shirt dress. I love it. I love it because it's stretchy. It's not too tight on my body. I think it frames my body very nicely. I will wear this without trying to cover my middle area, and it's not because it doesn't show. I'm just that comfortable in it. But I will also hit it with a cardigan. And although it'll go with a gray cardigan, I typically wear it with a black cardigan over it. I like it. I really enjoy that. Let's see, what else can I entertain you with in my closet? This is more of the black stuff. Oh, remember I said with that lace what's it called, pencil skirt, that I had a top that was lacy with pearls at the collar. This is it. I thought I didn't have this anymore because at one point it had gotten tight. And look at that crossover detail. Let me see if I can see it, if I can help you see it. There's a crossover detail, and it is kind of snug on me at times. It depends on what I wear it with. When I wear it with that skirt, it looks perfect. It absolutely looks perfect. And just that pearl at the throat. I don't have pearl earrings, but I pick up on the silver detail. So I wear it with a silver earring that brings that out. But that little pearl just hits it nice. Really, really nice. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? We're getting there. With the new hangers, what I like is that everything has its own hanger. I used to double things up for the sake of space, because the plastic hangers took more space up. And now I can see every single piece that is hanging in the closet, which is nice. I feel sometimes like this part of the closet is super tight, and I'm like, Margaret, you have space. But my thing is, I have more than I need here. I really don't want to grow into more space. As a matter of fact, I was trying to minimize a little bit more. And so I use up, I think this is, there's more space that I can take, but I'm just going to keep it right here. I don't like a lot of things to maintain. I don't like a lot of things to make me work and reorganize. We're in a good space where everything has its space, and I can see the floor. I'm excited about cleaning up my closet. This dress, I knew I wanted to get to it. Now, I told you the other cocktail dress, or the cocktail dress, I would not wear around the house because I don't want to mess it up. But this baby right here, it's got a little sparkle to it. It's got a low cut in the front. It has spaghetti straps in the back, a double spaghetti strap in the back, which I like. It's a little low in the back, but not so much that it shows my bra. And it's just straight down. It's long, but look at this detail at the waist. Can we see this? Let's see. There's like a line at the waist. And what that does is it shapes me so that it's not just, I don't know, it doesn't just hang on me. It's very shapely on me. And so I've worn this out one time for a date. Yes, I went on a date and I wore this. And it was amazing. I had the curly braids in. I pulled them up in a pinup with cascading curls coming down. And my makeup, I wore the colors that I like. You can go any which way with this dress. You can go super soft. I went with cool colors, which I'm not always a cool color person. Purples, mauves, pinks. I did the eyeshadows, eyebrow, all of that stuff. And it's just a great dress to wear. It fit. I was comfortable the whole time. And I'm proud to say it had the intended effect. Okay. The reason why I wouldn't wear it out again is that it too snagged. It snagged a lot, kind of like that knit vest sweater dress I was showing you. So it snags a lot, and not just the snags, it has these little runs in it, right? So no, I wouldn't wear that out again, but I'll tell you what what I did do. I took this dress one day. I was feeling flouncy in the house, and what I did was I put my dress on. I put my dress on in the house, and I put on some of my finest costume jewelry, and I was flouncy in the house. I did my face, did my hair. And because I was in the house and it was still winter, I have these soft pink fluffy slipper boots in the house. So I wore this long dress with slipper boots in the house. I felt so good all day. I put on my best costume jewelry. It was all shiny and rhinestone looking. Oh my gosh. Yes. So I have fun. I have fun with my clothes. This is another dress. I haven't worn this in forever. But I love the gold detailing in the top. This is a good dress to throw on. I love the stretchiness of the material. I like the colors. This is another animal print. I almost passed on it, but it's V-neck. It is so soft. It's so soft, and it hugs my body, but not in a way that it's tight on me. It's very comfortable, and it's mid-length. It comes down to about my knee. It is a faux wrap dress. So when it's a faux wrap dress, you can't just untie it and have it open. A wrap dress, you untie it or unbutton it or whatever, and you can open it. And this doesn't open, so that's why it's a fake wrap dress. But it's a fun dress to just put on with or without other layers. It's a dress I'm comfortable in my body. I don't have to worry about, my stomach's going to stick out. I just keep it moving. This is basically a house dress, but look at that print. Look at that print. I had to get this. I like that it's a tribal print in a green. Tribal prints tend to come most of the time in blacks and browns and that kind of thing. And very dramatic. I think it's even more dramatic because of the green. Certain shades of green just really get me. I love that it has pockets. I can imagine myself, seriously, gardening. If I have a little garden outside, or when I have my little she shed, or my little greenhouse with my plants, that's what I would be doing. Living that good container life outside, right? I can see having this dress on. I can see, and you can wear it with a tank top or a t-shirt underneath. It covers me well enough. It covers my bra strap well enough. And it covers my underarms and stuff well enough that I have worn it without a shell or a t-shirt underneath. And I love it. It's so comfortable. And even though it has this detail in the back that gives it shape, so I don't feel like I'm just wearing a big sackcloth. It has that detail. I never really pull the detail in. I never pull it tight at the waist because I don't need to. It just falls just right on me. So it's not flouncy, but it is, I feel, very celebratory. It's sharp. I just love it. If for any reason I ever decide that this dress is not something that I want to wear, I would not donate it. I wouldn't give it to anyone. What I would do is I would cut it up and make art out of it. I would frame pieces of it in a frame. That's what I would do. Don't judge me. I would keep it. Okay. I think we're just about done. This shirt's been with me forever. Couldn't tell you where I bought it. But it's got this paisley print. I like the colors in it. The one thing, if I could change it, is it has this elastic round neck to it, which can feel confining. I don't like that. And it is very bodycon. I've grown over the years, so it's tighter on me. I'm self-conscious about that, but when I put this on, I like it so much, I don't even care. And I almost had that 3/4 length issue with this one, but it comes down in a shorter sleeve, and then it has this, what do you call it? Like a ruffle effect the rest of the way down. And it's not so long or wide that when I'm washing my hands, it's getting all in the water or I'm getting into things. I really like this shirt. I put it on and I just feel very, very comfortable in it. So it's another keeper. I have grand delusions about cutting shirts open so that they can drape off my shoulder. I tried it with this mesh shirt. I love mesh. I love how the black grounds all of the bright colors in this shirt. I really, really do. I like the vertical stripes as well. This is a fun mesh shirt that you can wear with a tank top underneath. You can wear it as a bathing suit cover. But when I cut the neck open to open it up, because it was a round neck, and it was a little constricting, it has this effect in it, which I don't think is bad. I'm going to see this summer how it really looks when I pull it out and actually use it and wear it in the ways I just described and see if that works. But it was a fun shirt to experiment with. I think I've worn it around the house a little bit, but it could even be something that I sleep in. Like, it's just super comfortable. It's just mesh. And I like to, keep cool at night. I've had this shirt forever. I would wear it under blazers. And it has a cowl neck on it, that drop neck. And as long as I make sure my bosom's covered, sometimes I just wear a tank top under it to make sure that if I bend down, nothing is showing. But I love the colors. I feel like a flame in this shirt. So this is, my closet, my wardrobe. This still has the tag on it. Very few clothes. I think this and the cocktail dress have a tag on it. Everything else, trust me, I've worn them. I've been through them. And I bought this for the color. I love peach. I love the softness of the material. This material, however, and also it has my V-neck. I like that. It's almost a rounded V-neck. It's not a pointy V-neck, but it's a V. All I know is it opens up. That's all that matters. And it does fit a little bit snug, but it fits, so I can layer it with things. And this material is very unforgiving. It shows all of the rolls. So I know unless I'm wearing it in the house, I'm probably going to layer it under something. But it brings me joy, so it stays. And I think I've told you enough. You're probably like, God, this girl can talk. Well, I can, yes. And I discovered I can, talk to you if you're still watching. If you are, let me know that, at this point you're still watching. Are there any pieces that stuck out to you? I know it was a little awkward seeing certain things, but was there anything that you particularly liked? Let me know. And feel free to drop a picture of something that you like to wear, or share a picture maybe of your closet reorganization, or maybe your before and after. Show me what you've done with your closet as well. It's not all about me. We're here to share the space. No problem. There's room for all of us. This is another shirt I've had forever. So some of my clothes, listen, if they work, I keep them. I shed a lot of things over the years, and have downsized over the years, but if it works, this one will get kind of wrinkled, but as I wear it throughout the day, like all the folds and everything, the wrinkles go away. And it does this thing where it flares out on the sides. So it's longer on the sides when I wear it. It's so comfortable. And I don't layer it because it is so much longer on the side, which is kind of weird, but it works. I like the color. It's more of a muted mustard yellow, but this shirt and we get along really well, and makes my bosom look very nice as well. It's like if I'm blessed with all of this, I make sure that I wear things that help me to look my best. basically. This is just a basic t-shirt, but I like the neutral tone. Not my usual color, as you can tell. This is my happy place, but I also do neutral colors. That's just a regular tank top. This is a nice shirt. I call it a nice office shirt. It's got a V-neck. It's on its way to being a wrap shirt, a fake wrap shirt. And then it drops and it drapes the belly area very nicely. It's not tight. It's very stretchy. So I really like this shirt. It has short sleeves on it. So at the office, I could wear that with black slacks, or a black pencil skirt. And it was perfect for the office. And then finally, I think we're going to wrap up with this one. Again, I don't usually do animal print, particularly not like reptile snake print, but I saw this shirt, black and white, had to have it. It had details that, starting with the length of it, it's more of a tunic. So, at this point in my life, I like things that are longer, that are flowy, that are comfortable on my body. It has the V-neck that I love. I like this detail with the belt. Believe it or not, when I bought this shirt, I was like, why does this piece look familiar? I literally have a pair of earrings with a detail that looks like I bought the shirt with the earrings. Yet I had the earrings for years before I ever found the shirt. And there are just little details about this shirt that make it very comfortable on my body. I don't worry about my belly area. I don't worry about it hiking up in the back. It has this kind of like panel detail in the back. So that brings it in and then it shows the back. But then it drapes down. So it's not like it's hiked up in the back. So it's just a sweet shirt. I can layer it. It's sleeveless. It's good for walking. I can dress it up, dress it down, any which way. This dress is really fun. I haven't worn it a lot. I love the color. It's not forgiving. It shows all of the bumps and rolls, right? The belly, everything, back fat, all of it. But I like the color. It goes past my knee, so it's pretty long. It's plush and soft and warm. Now I tell myself I want to get rid of the chain link detail for the sleeves, for the straps. And what I'd rather do, actually, I have a piece of black material that I thought I didn't need that I'm going to get rid of, but I'm going to take a couple of strips and I want to have black material instead. Pray for this dress because I'm going to experiment with it and just use black strips, because chances are if I layer it with anything, it would be a black tank top anyway. And even if I don't layer it and it's my bare shoulders, it'll look better, I feel, because this can be cold. And I think over time, as I wash it, it may tarnish. So I would like to, if I ever do that little project, I may show it to you. But this dress is super, super fun. And you know what? Until now, again, this is why I like this project with this closet, changing the hangers, because I've never seen everything in one view the way I can now. And so as I'm putting this back, this scarf caught my eye and I'm like, those would coordinate. They're two different purples, two different materials. But depending on how they feel together, I could coordinate that. They're two cool colors. And so to cap everything off, I have my saris over here. No, not saris. I always call them saris. Sarongs. This one is an actual scarf that was a birthday gift to me. I treasure the person who gave it to me. I'm usually a warm palette person, but this blue got my eye for a sarong. And sarongs are good for bathing suit covers. They're like big scarves, bathing suit covers. And sometimes when you need to like sit on a surface in a public place and you need some material between you and that surface, a sarong is good for that. So you can wrap yourself in it, make it look like a sleeveless dress over your bathing suit, or you can simply like sit demurely on it, so that you have material between you and what you're sitting on. So I love like this champagne-y gold color. This is more peachy. And so, yeah, I have different colors. And I was like, well, do I need all of them? I may or may not change my mind over what I keep. But at least I can see everything. And it's giving me a chance to pull things out so that I can wear them and use them. Whereas before they were on top of this shelf here. So I had a bunch of scarves and sarongs over here, and it was a big pile of them. And so instead, I prefer having them hanging the way they're hanging here. I can see them better. And as you can see, I have towels up on that shelf now. And the cool thing about the towels is that these are my bath sheets. These are my big girl towels. These are the towels that will wrap all the way around me. So I like having them there where I can just grab them. Over here, I have black knit pants. Yes, several in different styles. Black knit pants. This is the pair of jeans, casual jeans. I told you that was left that I have. It's the only pair of jeans other than the other one with the rivets that I want to tailor. And then this is a pair of kind of like sweatpants that I have. It's unusual for me to have light colored bottoms, but I treated myself. Every once in a while I pull that out and wear it. And let's see, so back down to the sarongs. And then I still have this one plastic hanger until I figure out what to do with like my long necklaces and my beaded jewelry and that kind of stuff. But yes, it has been so nice. And I did want to show you down here where I organized purses. And they don't stand up. They don't stand up vertically very well. And so I was like, oh, I can lay them down. And I originally had 2 piles of them on the shelf. I had more than enough space. So on this side, I had another pile, but I needed some place to store this tote. When I'm traveling, I like to have this tote because it kind of holds everything if I'm going like through an airport, and I can reach everything, in the tote. So it's my traveling tote. But what I did was, instead of having all of that stuff out, I just took those extra purses and put them in here. And they're oddly shaped, so they don't always stack as neatly. So there are a couple of them that are my go-tos. So I'm always going to come in here and look for something. I won't forget that these are here. And then as I need it, I will reach for the tote. So I love how this shelf, because it's a little dark down there, but it worked out. It's very, very neat. So that is pretty much it. Thank you so much for joining me for my closet tour. Again, if you have any tips about clothing, particularly dressing yourself with the dimensions that I deal with, or if you have, I won't say problem areas, but areas where you feel that you want to minimize or accentuate when you dress. What type of fabrics do you look for? What type of shapes do you look for? Do you like to drape yourself in fabric? Or for you is less more? Thank you again for taking this tour. And it's just been fun to talk to you about, about my clothes. I do have a dresser. In the dresser, I keep my socks. In a drawer, I have leggings. I have my, foundations, pajamas. In a drawer, I have some knit tops that don't need to be hung, in a drawer. And then some little like summery knit dresses, that I don't need to hang on hangers. So everything that needs to be hung is in here. And then the rest of things are in a dresser. And that's enough for me. And sometimes it's plenty. It's a lot to manage. So that's all I want. If anything, I'll thin out rather than add on. So thank you for joining me. Don't forget, if you like this video, go ahead and click to like it, make a comment, or subscribe to My Container Life. Thank you.